What is going on, everybody? It's Chris from the Enchanted Motors Model Car Garage. Yes, guys, it has been a long time. I think it's been almost 2 years. I had a lot go down. A lot of you do and don't know, I used to work for Cummins Engine Company. I retired from Cummins Engine Company and moved down to Oklahoma. I'm down here taking care of my folks. We live closer to them now. And so yeah, we're enjoying a nice life down here in Oklahoma, and I finally got me a nice model station set up, and I'm working on these models again. I have not really finished anything from the last time, other than that 1950 Chevy pickup. It is done. I think I may have posted a video on that, but what I'll do is go back and look through the files, and if I didn't, I will post one so you guys can see that that's the finished product. Also, I did a street rod for my wife, what we call a show rod, and I did that as a Dallas Cowboy for her as well, because she's a big Dallas fan, and that added to her collection. Say hi to him, honey. She's back there.
Hi.
She's back there working on her puzzles. We're up here in, this is a what we call a mother-in-law suite, and it's above our garage at our new house here in Oklahoma. And she does puzzles as well as sews, and my wife has a lot of hobbies like I do, but it's something that her and I partake in together. When I'm at the bench here working on models, Mama's back there working on the puzzles. And what else is kind of cool, let me see if I can pan around, guys. In the back, you will see some of my model collection. Let's see, back up in here. I'll just pan around. You can see that other wall back here is all models. Maybe I'll do a walk around here in a second. Yeah, let's just do that right now. How about that? Let me get up and I'll show you my collection, fellas, because you guys have never seen my collection. I'm gonna flip this around, and actually, I don't know how to do that. So here we go. Follow me down. As you can see, these are Napco, excuse me, not Napco, Satco Pathfinders. I'm a big Pathfinder guy. I like those. I always wanted one. I ended up through high school, that was going to be my dream truck. My wife and I were high school sweethearts, and that's all I told her in high school we was going to own was a Pathfinder. And guys, I never did, never have. I fell in love with Chevy Blazers, and then on top of that, I also fell in love with S10s. So when we were younger, I was into the full-size K5 Blazers, and then as I got older, I got into the smaller Blazers. It's just a little easier to handle, and I felt more comfortable in those versus the big ones. I am a huge Chevy guy, so all you guys that know, you know I'm a Chevy man. So behind me, you're going to see my Blazer collection. Let's see, right, guys, I'm sorry, right here. That's my Blazer collection. You'll see pickups, Pathfinders, and let me just kind of walk down through here, and you guys can kind of see my collection. Most of my collection is Chevrolet vehicles, and as well as four-wheel drives. You will see my Cadillacs. I love Escalades. I own one, and I love these. So I'm not done adding to my collection. There's going to be more of those as I find them. There we are. I'm just kind of showing you guys what's going on. Yep, you're going to see a couple old Fords right about in here. I really dig this body style Ford truck. And then my wife's Dallas Cowboy truck, when we lived in Colorado, she didn't like the Broncos. So she told me, she said, you should build a Bronco that I can put behind my pickup, and it'll make it look like it's towing the Bronco because it's broke down. Get it? The Broncos suck. They broke down. You get it. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. All right. Anyway, we're going to keep strolling down through here. I'm trying to get them all in there for you, fellas. These are some bag kits that I don't have the complete boxes, but the models are complete. All right. Just kind of going down through here. This place we bought, we are on property. As I honed in on retirement, I've always had a knack for farming, ranching, basically homesteading, off-grid sustainability. A lot of you know we own property in Colorado. We still kept our property. That was my retirement dream, but I will be honest, as I got older and I moved down here, I don't think I can do the whole homesteading thing anymore. But we are on 8 1/4 acres out here in Oklahoma, and You may be saying, why am I telling you this? Well, because you'll see my tractor collection here. I got some tractors just because that interests me and I like it. So anyway, you'll see all up in there. Yep. All right, so now if you come over to this wall, there's more, fellas. Let me see if I can get them all in here for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, maybe. Move the door out of my way. All right. How's that looking, fellas? Let's walk on down through here. Check it out. I finally scored me a Fall Guy truck, original. I got to tell y'all, you're going to see this kit right here. Check it out, fellas. That kit right there. When I was real young, I got that kit for my birthday. Well, over the years and going through high school and everything, I don't know whatever happened to that kit. You know, my parents divorced, we moved, my parents got remarried to each other, and we came back to, you know, well, me and my dad were in Colorado until my mom and him remarried, and we come back, or I'm now back in Oklahoma with them. But anyway, I found an original kit still in the wrapper, and I bought it, and that's one of my prized kits that will go above my workbench. So let me finish giving you the grand tour. Yep, you're going to see them, fellas. You're going to see them. All right, and we play pool. So sometimes me and my wife get up here, we play pool. And underneath, you're going to see the whole underneath of that table is model kits. That's on both sides. You're going to see up here also that we got a log bed. And you're going to see all my big kits. Let me see if I can show you these. This is down on the floor. All right. There's kits over there. All right, turn around. Here's just some more kits underneath the old pool table. All right, so let me show you my modeling center. This is it, fellas. See if I can get all that. So I bought 2 of those U.S. General boxes. I built that bench. There's the other box. It's pretty messy, guys. We're still trying to get settled in, but there's more model kits there. There's model kits underneath the toolboxes. Yep. All right. And then I've got my workbench. And guys, that little vise, I bought that thing at Harbor Freight. Best vise ever for doing models. Okay? So guys, I'm trying not to make you drunk. And I'm going to go slow because I really don't like doing video on my camera. But we can't find the video camera right now, so I'm using this. Okay, so what have I been up to? Well, like I said, I finished the 50 GMC. If you'll remember, that was a NAPCO conversion kit, and I also put the Olds Rocket V8 in it. And if you'll also remember, I worked on, I just told you I did that show rod for my wife, and I will post a video later of the completed build. You'll also remember the El Camino. That's what I'm working on now. So I'm going to pick the phone up. I'm going to make you a little drunk. I apologize. But what I'll show you real quick while I've got you stationary is the engine for that. Let's see, where is... All right, guys, here we go. I added the nitrous. I added the nitrous lines. I added the fuel line right here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Guys, I don't know how well that camera's picking it up. And there's another line back here. I think y'all can see that pretty well. All right. So, you may be saying, well, what are we looking at? Well, if you'll remember, fellas, for my scale garage, Enchanted Motors, I needed a parts running vehicle. So I thought the El Camino would be a badass vehicle to do parts running and pick up supplies for the shop, for customers, take them, pick up the vehicles, that kind of thing. But I wanted it to be something that would have been built kind of in the, I don't know, 80s, you know, maybe even early 90s. So in our imaginary world, I've got a 383 stroker here, the Millen pan. If you'll remember, I've got the 2LR transmission there. This is a 400, and it is a resin 400. How do we know it's 400? Look at the pan. That's a 400 pan. I got that from B&L Resins. Excellent, excellent casting. The intake, carburetor, and the nitrous solenoids all came from VGT Resins. Again, excellent product. I've been on his website lately. I do not see the nitrous solenoids anymore, so I don't know if he's not making them or not. And because I am a gearhead also in my life, working career, I've always been into the engines and into that stuff. That's what I've done. I've done my research. I know that ram horn manifolds give you more torque than headers, which headers give you horsepower, as we all know. So because we're building a 383 stroker and we've got it in a hot rod, we're going to do ram horns for the street. We want the torque, get you light to light, get you in trouble, fellas. I ain't lying. Come on. We've got that Holley 4-barrel carburetor. Again, we've got the chrome valve covers. We've got some photo etching here for the alternator. And you may say, how did I do that line? Well, the line is, fellas, I'm trying to get it in there. I really am. I'm sorry. But this line right here, there's 2 lines. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. You probably, I don't know, man. This damn camera doesn't do as well as my video camera. But anyway, the 2 lines, what I did was I took straight pins. I cut the tips off. I then had just a little shaft. I then marked them and bent them the way I wanted. And then I took a little AN fitting. I put the 2 lines into the AN fitting and soldered it. So it looked like those 1 lines with the 2 connections to the Holley. Then I built a little aluminum block. And then I ran a line from that down to my fuel pump. And right there. Right there. You see it, fellas. Okay, so I did that. What we have left on this is to wire it. And I have somewhere up here, fellas, I have the purple, my distributor with the purple wires. Also, I have the purple nitrous bottle. Isn't that badass? And that is, I think it was Model Car Garage nitrous. You get 2 bottles. You know, 1 in the pack. You know, you get 2 in the package with the accessories. And then that is candy purple sprayed over the bottle. And then what I've got left to do is take these decals by Slick, grab my nitrous label, and put on it. So I've got that going on. Next thing is the interior. Man, I don't want to bore you guys, but a lot to talk about. I'm going to turn this bad boy around, see if we can't show you that interior on the Elko, okay? There she is, fellas. Now, she's not glued in. We still got a lot of work to do. But you're going to look at this here dash. All right. Sorry I made you drunk. Okay. So on this dash, right here, I left it white. Well, you say, why'd you do that, Chris? Well, guys, you that are a little older are going to remember back in the 80s and 90s, louvered chrome polished stainless was the thing. They put them on tailgates, headlights. They had them on the interior panels, everything. That's what I'm doing here. This is going to be louvered glove box door, and it's going to be chromed. How you going to do it? I'm going to tell you I'm going to do it. This is cool, man. All right, this company right here, Archer. This is resin, and these are 3D resin. Louvers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ones I need. We'll center them on the dash, on the door, and then you affix it. All right, and his instructions are very clear. He tells you how to do it and get the maximum holding power for this decal. Again, it's a 3D decal, guys. You can feel the louver on here. It's not flat. It's not a picture. It is 3D printed. They call it a resin, but it looks like a heavy-bodied ink, and then it built up, and you can feel it. It's like Braille, okay? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to put those on. Then we're going to mask the dash off, and I'm going to take I finally got me an airbrush compressor and an airbrush, thanks to my bride and the girls. They bought me that for my, like Father's Day and birthday and Christmas. So I'm going to buy the Molotow Chrome. I have their markers already, but I'm going to buy the refill, and I'm going to spray that in that chrome, and I think that is going to be perfect. And I will let you know. Maybe we can even do a tutorial. We'll see, because I haven't done one of those in a long time. But anyway, other than that, you can see on the dash, we've got all the decals. We've got the gauge cluster. I filled in the gauge cluster with micro crystal clear to give it a gauge lens. I think I did it a little too thick because it's a little cloudy. You can kind of see it. I mean, you can see the details, but it's a little cloudy. You can see the radio. I detailed that by pick. I picked it out, the knobs, and then the centerpiece is a decal as well as the AC controls. So again, hopefully the old phone will pick that up. I wonder. Sorry guys, it ain't gonna do anything. But anyway, that's where we're at on that. This evening, I am going to start flocking the center of my seats, my floor, and get ready to put the shifter in. The shifter is like a B&M lightning shifter, and you really can't see it, but I've got the little pistol shift piece that goes with that. You really can't see it. Steering wheel. There is the steering wheel. Got it all detailed out, like it's got the chrome hub, like the Grant hub and stuff. I drilled out the little holes in the steering wheel. Got that done. And the car is just sitting here. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to finish up the engine details, wire in the distributor, get the interior done, and I'll be showing you that next on the next update, because I'm going to start doing more updates. I promise, guys. I'm sorry it's been taking me so long, but we've moved. I am working again. I took a job at a dealership, and I'm just kind of part-time, and I enjoy it. Just gets me out of the house for a little bit. I'm usually home by 1 o'clock. I get home, and me and Mama have lunch, and she's got to have her cuddle time, huh, honey? Yeah. She's got to have her cuddle time. So we usually sit on the couch, we cuddle, just like we was in high school, and we watch a little TV, and then we come up here, and she does her puzzle, and I'm on the bench. All right, what else am I working on? Well, guys, I'm also working on a little pickup. Here is the engine for it. You're going to look at the engine and say, oh, I know what you're working on. We won't say anything because Mama's right here. It's a surprise. I don't want her to know what I'm building. I'm kidding. It's a little Sonoma. All right. Detailed the water pump, as you can see. We've got the valve covers painted. Got the manifolds done. Got the, what do you call that? Royal purple oil filter. And I don't think you can see it, so I'm not really going to bore you too much, but I got the hole drilled in the oil pan for the transmission dipstick. I got a hole drilled for the engine dipstick. And if you look right on the engine, you're going to see the little holes I got for my spark plugs. I did the transmission. This is a 700R4 or 4L60E, whichever you prefer. Because of the vintage of this truck, it'll be a 4L60E because 704 was older. Anyway, 4L60E, and I did the transmission in aluminum. I did the pan in flat steel by Testers. The block I just painted black. Aluminum heads, aluminum intake, and of course it's got the chrome factory intake on it. I have done the exhaust. Right now this is done in the Testers. Sorry, fellas. Let me look here. What do they call this stuff? Gosh darn it, I'm so sorry. Metallizer. Yes, you're supposed to throw it through an airbrush. I use my paintbrush, I brush it on, and then I polish it and buff it. So I got that left to do. You will see here two different colors. Again, this is the metallizer and this is flat steel. So all I got to do is buff those pieces that are done in metallizer. This here's the Y pipe that's done in metallizer. Here is the pulley system. This is for the little Sonoma. We're ready to put that on. The chassis has been painted. You guys know me. I love the Hammerite black. It gives a little bit of a texture and it gives it this black kind of coating, grayish black. And then all the chassis pieces are done in a semi-gloss or satin black. So I've got all of those done. Rear diff, again, that's in a semi-gloss. I did the leaf springs, I did axles, leaf springs, steering knuckles, torsion bars. All of that is in the satin, but the frame and the underbelly is done in a, yeah, Hammerite black. Thank you. T-case. T-case is done in aluminum. I detailed out the back of it, if you can see, the little red dots. So you probably know the body color of this truck. It's going to be red. Yes, not just red though. It's a metallic red that's going to have a clear put on it. It's really going to be pretty. But this truck I'm building just as a showroom stock truck. Nothing modded, just like it was. You went to the dealership and you picked this truck and you bought it. It will have the Bilstein shocks. I've got those detailed. And if you look up Bilstein on the computer, you will see it's got the little polished mounting brackets or the eyelets. And then I've got the Bilstein blue and yellow. You can look those up if you want to see them. But that is accurate for Bilstein. And again, with it being a factory stock Chevy pickup, Bilstein was the preferred shock out of the factory on those. And that's why I chose that. It's got window stickers for it. And I'm going to put the window sticker in. Like again, on display, it's going to be like if you walk to the dealership and looked at a brand new truck. That's what it's going to look like. So anyway, I think I've covered everything. I've rambled on for almost a half an hour. And you're probably ready to cut me off. Please don't. Watch the video. I do like making these. And if you're watching them and you give me feedback, then I know you enjoy it and I'll do more. I try not to ramble too much because I don't want to bore you to death. But I just had to give you an update on what's going on. And again, I will do another update. I will show you the show rod. I'll do a video of that and post it. But today, I just wanted to give you an update and let you know I'm still alive. And I very much love the hobby. I'm still into it. I got to show you most of all my kits. I got a lot of kits. I got over 300 kits. Yeah, I'm never going to build them all, and I'm still buying. I do a lot on Facebook Market, or not Marketplace, but the Facebook model groups, you know, like Jim Pardini and Matt Mittich and those guys. I buy a lot from them. I have an addiction, don't I, honey?
Yes.
Tell the guys.
It's okay.
Yeah, see? She's got one too. Puzzles.
Not as bad.
Cookbooks. Worse, fellas, worse. But it's okay, because I enjoy taking her to antique malls and indoor flea markets, and we go cookbook hunting, because she collects cookbooks. So if you've got any you want to sell, hit me up, fellas, because Mama's always looking to buy for her big library, honey.
Yes, I am.
So, fellas, that's it. I've been goofy enough. I appreciate you watching, and I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I do hope you'll forgive me. I do hope you'll watch the videos and give me some feedback. Let me know that you're still liking what I'm doing. Show me the love. And, yeah, that's it. I'm going to do some more updates, and I promise I'll be posting more. And, again, I'm sorry it's on the old cell phone, but it'll be that way until I find my camcorder, okay? So please bear with me. Guys, I hope you're all being very safe through this whole COVID craziness crap. I'm not going to get into the politics behind it. That's not what this is about. This is about all of us enjoying friendship and our hobby. That's what it's about. So, I hope you're being safe. And man, so what? We're quarantined, fellas. Enjoy it with your honey. Ding, 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 ding. And if you don't have a honey, that's okay. Enjoy it. Sit down and go into that fake world that all of us live in with these models and build it. You know, when I sit here at the bench, I make engine noises. I do. Honey, am I crazy over here?
Yeah.
I'm a little kid, fellas. I'm doing it like a little kid with Hot Wheels. I love it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all blessed, truly. And I hope that your families are well, your loved ones are well, your friends. I hope everybody's well for y'all. And I know life has been treating me very good, and we're very blessed. Our girls are here, and everybody's healthy, and we're all employed, and that's a plus. So shout out, fellas, from Enchanted Motors, Model Shop Garage. Love everybody out there. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit that like button, send your family, send your friends, and when life gets tough, put it in 4-low, baby, and crawl through that stuff, huh? Have a good one, fellas. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. Love you. Peace out.